Okay.
Good job.
All right.
Welcome back to
The
Michael and James
Show.
Wow. Welcome back,
Hi
everybody.
there.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
Good. Do you know what's different about me?
You're not wearing a...
I'm hatless.
You're hatless. And another thing, as I'm sitting here, I don't know, we look different too. We need lighting. We're
Well,
going to have to spend our money on lighting.
Yes.
If you want to see us, let us know.
This is very lo-fi.
Yeah, well, they should let us know if we should get maybe that's what they should do is they should give us feedback on
Right.
whether or not. Do you think we need lighting,
Right.
or you just don't give a shit? Ooh, or I shouldn't say that word. That's
Right. We're trying to keep it G-rated.
I know.
G-rated.
Keep it G-rated.
But anyway, we do have a little bit of a different glow about us, as you see, a different glow.
Yes.
And
Were you going to say something? Oh,
hats.
Hats. That's right. You're not wearing a hat.
I'm not wearing a hat. Hatless for today. But you know what? You have some great hats.
I may have great hats, but not as good as yours. Oh, well, I do have good hats.
You have really good, like the showman.
Well,
The Greatest Showman hat.
Well, yeah, I didn't use that on The Greatest Showman though.
No, but
I have a top hat. Yes, I have a top hat.
I think when I think of top hat, I think of The Greatest
Ah,
Showman.
yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Looked fabulous in that.
You were. He sent me all kinds.
But unfortunately,
he sent me all kinds of pictures of all of his great
But
wardrobe
unfortunately,
picks.
we cannot show them to you at this time.
No, we cannot because we would be fired.
And I just guess the fact that we even talked.
Never work in this town again.
I hope. Well, I don't know. Am I going to get in trouble because we just said that they exist? Actually, they do exist because.
Well, they had to.
Well,
They took.
yeah.
Wardrobe took pictures.
Wardrobe pictures. Anyway, so make a long story short.
No, make it longer.
Oh, for the love of God, I don't know.
Showman, it was one of your
yeah.
favorite
Movies.
gigs.
But wait a minute, wait, hold on. No,
What?
no, my favorite thing is what just came out. That's
Well, take your pick. Something
right.
just came out that James had a great experience in. He was upgraded.
Yes, I have an IMDb credit because of it. It's called The Only Living Boy in New York.
Yes.
And I'm in a scene with, do you know who?
You told me her name, but I forgot.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yes, Kate.
And
Kate,
she
Kate.
is a very nice person. And unfortunately, I believe that was cut.
Ugh.
I know.
James, you were so close.
I know, but I've got a credit, which means they're going to pay me.
Okay.
That's what I understand.
Cut. I mean, you know what? It's like you never know what's going to end up on screen or on the cutting room floor.
Yeah. Well, nowadays it's not even the cutting room floor; it's the ether. It's who knows where it is.
Hey, but when they release the director's cut.
Oh, that's right.
I'll
probably
be in it.
I hope so. From your mouth to God's ears.
Yes. Well, okay. Let's see what happens.
I don't know, but I want to hear a story about you. You know what? Speaking of stories, you told me a story the other day.
I did tell him the story the
and
other
we
day.
were talking about it, and I think you should.
Okay, sometimes when you're working background gigs, which a lot of us actors do, nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, we're treated like we're idiots.
We are not.
We may be idiots.
We may be idiots, but we don't want to be treated.
We don't
like
want to
one.
be treated well. And also, you know what they say? It's like herding cats. We're like herding cats. That's how difficult it is. Well, you know, when you're dealing with a large group of
people, any people.
Yeah, but if you're dealing with it like a smaller amount, it's not that big. But I interrupted.
But anyway, so yes, this was on a particular movie, and I won't say which, but the PAs were horrible.
Well, the reason they were horrible was
bossy, bitchy,
and they were
icky,
and they were out. They were old enough to be. We were old enough to be their children.
Oh, yeah. They're
legal. I mean, you know,
they're 12 years old, and they're like wagging their finger.
Well, yeah, they're not even 12 years old. They're 25 years old, and we would be presentable age for their father.
So I had several days on this movie, and every day was just, finger wagged and, scolded and all that stuff. And I was like, ugh, I really don't like this. But one particular night, we were doing it overnight, and it was, really kind of at the end of all these days.
This is a quintessential.
It is quintessential.
A thing that happens to background people.
Yeah.
Quintessential.
It's an overnight, and we're shooting outside, and we're in like a yard or something. And I confessed to my fellow BGer, I said, you know what, I really I don't feel good. I'm really gassy. And the funny thing was that she didn't blink an eye, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gassy too." So
Crafty was very gassy.
Crafty was gassy, and I was gassy McFrassy, and I needed to
just step away.
So the first minute I had to step away, I stepped through the little gate in this back little parking area, and the first thing the PA said was like, "Are you SAG? Are you SAG? Where are you going?" And I said, I am SAG, but I'm not. If you're going to that Crafty, that's only for crew and SAG. And I'm like, I am SAG. I'm not going to Crafty. I'm stepping away for a minute. So after that accostation, I walk a little further, and I step onto the street sidewalk, and I start walking down to find my privacy, to do my gaseous exhalation, to my fireworks.
Yeah.
And I swear, I take like 3 steps, and I hear, "What are you doing here? Why are you here?" And I just turn around and I said, "Look, I'm extremely gassy right now, and I need to expel this gas, and I'm looking for a private place to do so." And she goes, "Oh, well, I guess I'd ask a question. I get an honest answer."
That's right.
And it's like, ay. But that's the feeling. I can't even go and pass wind and privacy, because I knew it would be audible.
There are some really nice PAs, though.
There are some nice ones. And then when you have the nice ones, you're like, it's not that hard. Why is it so hard?
I know. There's, I don't want to say names, but there's one guy that he can deal with 500 people or 5 people, and he doesn't make you feel like an idiot. He knows who's an idiot, so he treats them like an idiot.
Yeah. That's what you do. You single out the bad ones and you deal with them that way.
Yeah.
But,
and plus I know him, and he says, we know each other by first name now. We know each other.
Yeah.
And so if I walk up to him and if I were to say, I just need to walk away for a second, it's a good time to walk away.
Right.
He's not going to ask me why I've got to walk away. Oh, I'm going to, they're not going to be like, yeah, I have to go talk to my future, self. That's why I have to walk away.
They don't care. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's obviously a reason for me to walk away.
Well, But that's a little bit of a bitch session, it happens. There are great stories, too. Like you had a great story, and I had a gassy story. But one thing we need to share with them, that we have show and tell.
We've done
as
that.
One of our segments or little bits.
Yes.
We have another segment that
it is.
We have great plans for high expectations.
Yeah.
And it's called Find James a Man.
Yes,
James is single. Why is this man
I need a
single?
Husband. I'm looking for a husband.
Needs a husband to take care of him and has
somebody.
Lots of money.
Yes. Actually, I don't really care about
I
money.
know you don't care.
I really don't, but I do. It wouldn't be bad, though.
No, it would never be bad. But we need to find James a man. And of course, I've been married 11 years, so I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do this?
You know what? By the time we get sick of each other, we will be old.
Well, I mean, we could bitch fest to each other.
I know that.
That would be perfect. We can go back and forth. Oh my God, my husband's driving me crazy.
But I've already lived through it in a sense for 11 years. Yeah. However, so I know what I'm in for.
You do. But how are we going to do this? How are we going to?
I don't know. Well, you have some brilliant ideas.
I have some ideas, but I don't think they have been exhausted yet. So we would like to ask you, the viewing audience, to send us some of your ideas for our new segment, Find James a Man. Yeah. And how do they do that, James? How do they do it?
Well, I think if they go to our website, which is
mjshownyc.
No com.
You can do that. We have it. We have a Gmail address.
Oh, what is it again? Do you know it?
Oh God,
I don't know what it is. It's something like
mjshownyc
maybe at gmail.com.
I think that's it. mjshownyc at gmail.com.
Should I look? I don't think I have enough time to look.
Don't worry about looking. You know what? Go to our website. It'll lead you there. We should have a link on that website.
Of course, I guess so. We'll
my
have to talk
God.
to your husband about that.
Yeah, it should be there. We'll talk to our IT person.
Yes, our IT
Right.
person,
Great.
the husband.
Yeah.
All right.
So find James the Man, ideas, email us, and we're gonna put those ideas into practice, into effect on the show, so we can be doing them. If we need to go on location, which we will be going on location,
I think I'm going to regret this.
You regret everything. Don't worry about it.
I know I will.
Don't worry about it. I'll be here to support you.
All right. Well, we're the
Michael and James show.
And so we're going to say goodbye to you right now.
That's right. Join us next time. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.